Further discussion? Representative Liebling.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I wonder if Chair Davney would yield to a question.
He will yield. Representative Liebling.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Chair Davney, this is dealing with, I don't serve on education and never have. And so in this amendment, under the amendment to the amendment, if that went on, the underlying amendment is talking about including in history lessons the idea that of either promoting or under the amendment to the amendment, including American exceptionalism in that. My question to you is, are we so prescriptive, generally speaking, in what we tell schools to teach? I don't know if we generally kind of pick out concepts in statute and say to schools, you must teach this, you must teach it from this angle. And that's kind of what I think what we're discussing here today, is whether we're going to tell schools you should include talking about certain subjects, or we should tell schools you should come in and do something and tell it with a certain point of view. And I just wonder if you could discuss for me and help me understand whether that's something we ordinarily do, or is that a completely new step that we're taking in this amendment and in the amendment to the amendment.
The author of the bill, Representative Davney.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And Representative Liebling, I've never served on Health and Human Services and hope never to. So, we're kind of even there. Schools develop and identify and develop curriculum and train teachers to implement Minnesota's academic standards and the frameworks. The standards are kind of the headlines. The frameworks are the subhead that build out a little bit. What do you mean? And expand a little bit to provide greater direction. I do have some concern. About 15 years ago, we did actually run the academic standards through the legislature. You could offer amendments to the academic standards. It was a bad idea. We as politicians shouldn't be in charge of what the schools teach, because guess what? The students don't get the best, they get the political.